Title: How the U.S. Monitors Global Financial Transactions. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into how the U.S. Treasury tracks international transactions, even when U.S. parties aren't involved. How does the U.S. monitor global financial deals in other currencies? Let's find out. Imagine a buyer in Morocco paying a seller in China. The money moves from a Moroccan bank to a Chinese bank without U.S. involvement. Yet, somehow, the U.S. knows all the details. Reuters reported that some Russian companies are struggling to buy from China because Chinese banks fear U.S. sanctions. But how do the Americans know? What loopholes allow the U.S. to monitor global transactions? BNP Paribas example. In 2014, BNP Paribas was fined $8.9 billion by the U.S. for violating sanctions by processing transactions with Sudan. How did the U.S. know? To understand, we need to look at how international payments work. How international payments work. Global transactions rely on three key components: the currency, the messaging system, such as SWIFT, and correspondent banks. For example, if I send $100,000 from Egypt to China, I'll likely use US dollars. My Egyptian bank might send the payment through Citibank, a correspondent bank in the US. Most international payments use correspondent banks. My Egyptian bank may send a SWIFT message to Citibank in the US, which will then transfer the money to the Chinese bank. SWIFT, based in Belgium, connects over 11,000 banks and allows the U.S. to track transactions. U.S. access to SWIFT. After September 11, the U.S. gained access to SWIFT's data to track terrorist financing. This arrangement, revealed in 2006, allows the U.S. to monitor global financial transactions. Dollar dominance and chips. With 88% of Forex transactions involving the U.S. dollar, most global dollar payments pass through chips, a private company controlled by U.S. banks. This gives the U.S. unparalleled control over global financial flows. How the U.S. enforces its rules. Through SWIFT and chips, the U.S. can block transactions. U.S. banks check if the parties involved are on a sanctions list. Even if they aren't, details of the transaction are still reported to the U.S. Treasury. Conclusion. The U.S. has developed a vast system to monitor and control global transactions, even those without U.S. involvement, thanks to dollar dominance, SWIFT access, and chips control.